with Matt Anderson. I don't want to give in. He's a multiple Maple Blues Award winner. 101.9 DAWG FM, 7:44 on a Wednesday morning. Dylan Black and Lisa Carmanico. And yes, a couple of weeks ago, DAWG FM was at the official launch of the name of the RedBlacks. Okay.
Yes.
We were there. And a lot of people since then have been saying, RedBlacks, what's going on with this, okay? A lot of people like it. A lot of people don't like it. But whatever, CFL football coming to town again in 2014. And to talk about the team, talk about the name, he is the owner, he's the man, Jeff Hunt. Good morning, Jeff.
Good morning, fellas. Guys,
dudes. There's a gal here.
That's
it's okay. She's cool.
What do you say? What is a guy and a girl? I don't know.
Whatever, guys works. Now, Jeff, of course, we're talking RedBlacks here. And a lot of people, of course, you've heard it, are saying, okay, what's up with this name? There's a lot of people opposed to the name. A lot of people thinking it's kind of cool and unique. I mean, what's behind this name, RedBlacks?
Well, it would probably take me an hour to fully explain it all, but I guess the most important things I would say is we wanted a name that was really authentic and unique to Ottawa, that paid homage to Ottawa's history, sports history in particular, but even Ottawa's history. And for people that may not know, the Rough Riders originally took their name from a regiment called the Roosevelt Rough Riders in the 1800s. And there's two things about them. Well, they were called Rough Riders, but their colors were red and black. And the original football team took those colors, and I think every sports team in Ottawa ever since has always had red and black predominant in their colors. The Senators, the 67s, the Rough Riders, you name it. And so it was suggested red and blacks. We kind of shortened it to RedBlacks. We liked it being a little bit less wordy, and that's the name. And one thing you can't say about it is you can't say about it, it's unique. It's only in Ottawa, and I hope it'll grow on people in time.
And I do believe that it has grown on people, and that's the way people are, though, right? I mean, it doesn't matter. Even if you said we're handing everybody $1 million, they'll still complain about it.
Exactly. Everyone has an opinion.
It's cool. And the most important fact of this is that CFL football is coming back to Ottawa. I mean, who cares about the name, really, when you think about it, right? People are very excited about this.
Well, when you think about it, it's just a nickname. The team's called Ottawa. I mean, and that is the most important part. You nailed it. And nicknames were not the big deal back in the day that they are today. And I think the most common comment I get from people is, I wasn't really crazy about it in the first, but it's growing on me. And so I hope I hear or continue to hear a lot more of that. And I think once we start playing games, the name will not be the dominant topic of conversation.
Yep.
Okay, so all names aside, let me just be the skeptic here, because we've tried to bring this back before. What's going to be different this time?
Well, everything's going to be different this time. The first and foremost, brand new stadium. I was talking to Brad Waters yesterday, who brought the Renegades back, and we were talking about what's going to be different, and people don't appreciate maybe fully what a liability Lansdowne was for a successful or anything, but football in this case. I think the local ownership, I think that the league is in a different place than it was, 10 years ago. So I think, and I hope we're going to have a better product on the field in time. But you can't say enough about the environment. Sports events today are a total experience, and it will be a true world-class experience this time around, whereas before, there was just so many things wrong with the experience that I'm surprised people went at all.
All right, but will Bucky the Beaver be back?
Bucky the Beaver?
Yeah.
I'm not even sure I know that character. I remember the Beaver Lodge.
Oh, I thought there was like a mascot that walked around.
Oh, you know what? That does sound familiar. I watched him from my memory.
Yeah, okay.
You've got those hairy stockings.
Oh, come on. I guess he won't be back then.
I don't see any Bucky the Beaver in our future. No.
Okay, fair enough. Now, if people are, you're already talking about season tickets and stuff, so people want to, get in line in advance here. I mean, a year before. Why not? How can they do it?
Well, we have a website, OttawaRedBlacks.com, which, by the way, if you haven't seen it, it's got a great video that shows the logic of the history of the name. But you can, for $25, you can put down a deposit on a season ticket and get your place in line. And it's been going extremely well. So we're very happy with the reaction thus far.
All right, Jeff Hunt, we're looking forward to the Ottawa RedBlacks coming to town in 2014, part of the Canadian Football League. Best of luck down the road, of course, so we'll be talking to you before that. But thanks for joining us here this morning.
Pleasure as always. Thank you.
Now, for the grand prize, who was the lead?